afraid to take chances out there, but not always for the better. What do you see them trying to do here?
I think they'll continue to take those chances, Brandon, but to me, they have to do it in a measured way. And what I mean by that, they can't just come into a game and throw caution wind and just say we're going to run a bunch of gadget plays, a lot of reverses, end arounds, all of those things. They've got to identify the spots where they want those plays to pay off, which means you have to set them up. And then when they present themselves, take full advantage.
As the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers for Zeke from last week.
But there's plenty of football left to play, and I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams. Because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the
pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Multiple plays combined for their team's first sack of the game. Just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at third down.
Line for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Prescott from the gun. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Number 1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma, it's Kyler Murray.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed. Take what the defense gives him.
As they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. A good start to the drive. That's caught out on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Call that a very strong game. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. It completes it once more to Anderson. And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line. They come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Going quickly out wide to Moore. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Murray to Moore for the Cardinal first. 0 hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not.
All right, already in James Conner territory, 12-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with James Conner. And he'll get this one down to about the 10. Specifically linebackers keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that. Nice play.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant safety valve, but it's 4th down. McCann's kick is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. And really, it's worth talking a little more about the stakes of this game. Currently, these are the top 2 seeds in the NFC. I think they're the 2 best teams. Would you agree?
I think you can definitely make the case that they are, and I like where you're going with that. I do know that we've seen a couple I think could be spot on. These could easily be the top 2 teams in the NFC.
A give to Elliott running left. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. This defense for the crowd, he's only carried the ball 4 times. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jared Reed, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he's spent the
situation. Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I think that was a good job there defensively.
In this one, and we're also chasing the rushing touchdown record with Connor.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will tie us. Cardinal offense coming back out. Let's give you a look at the playoff race.
As you can see, the top two teams in the NFC playing right here.
What they do know is that they'll be playing at home.
Thanks, man.
At least for one game, as they have locked up the NFC West.
Plays just like that one we saw there.
On second down, Connor looking for space. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. They get 7 out of that. On second down, Connor looking for space. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
How about his performance last week? Over 200 yards. I think his decisiveness. One cut, and he goes. That's what's really made him pile up the yardage.
And the yardage he piled up last week, easily honored with NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I would have voted for him.
And he'll be out of bounds after. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Throwing on first down is Murray. That'll be taken in by Anderson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch.
And along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
And they're able to work this
not off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not. Now Murray finds his running back, James Conner. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Leg.
And for him to separate again, he has to have the same type of a game. That means being explosive off the line of scrimmage and catching everything that comes his way.
McCann's kick up and good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals.
If we're watching tape to prepare for this game, one thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complementary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it exceptionally, and they hope to continue that same formula in this game.
Complementary with an E. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look. And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen.
It's the Cardinals in possession. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the 38, Murray. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Only able to gain a couple there, and it brings up.
Yeah, for sure. I got a little too overexcited the first part of the year.
To throw, it's Murray. Found his target, it's Anderson. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. Give him 9 on the carry that. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader and quarterbacks.
Yeah, he's got 17 interceptions and I think 27 touchdowns now.
He's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
Connor going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to grab his center of gravity and short his legs for a really nice pickup.
On the slant, DeAndre Hopkins. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because he knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Murray a give. This is Connor. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
But that call, then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Connor going to get it again on second down. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A minimal gain.
Run, at least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Touchdown!
Nice. There we go. Zach Ertz.
His first touchdown on the year. As his guys are able to extend 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Elliott. No gain on the play. It's going to bring up the 3rd down. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
They need to get some takeaways as well.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared at the 33. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And out will come the offense as they take over. He had the touchdown pass on that previous drive, number 25 for him on the year.
And almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Connor up the middle. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right offense. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg
down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Right on the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds.
Oh, personal foul. Nice return.
Unnecessary roughness penalty.
Now, I know a lot of guys, when they run a long way to execute a block or make a hit, they're going to launch it no matter what, and it can often cost them.
On 1st down, Connor going to be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And he couldn't even get going moving the football.
To throw is Murray. Throw left side, hauled in by McBride. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 20.
Partner, that is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray. That's going to be caught. Touchdown.
Oh, now that's a highlight touchdown.
Hopkins with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
I think if you pulled defensive backs.
Complete to Cooks. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Play action now. Prescott. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. His passes thus far, that's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with a short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. The Cards get to him here. He's He's brought down.
Wow, tenacious.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored.
Not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Murray's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds after it. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Murray. DeAndre Hopkins.
What a catch.
And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem.
First and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McBride. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Only in Madden world. Only in the Madden world, buddy.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. They'll get that one complete to Connor.
Oh, they kept him off the ground, but not through the air. James Conner.
As the first half is winding down, and the Cardinals would extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're
here because they did not do much of anything in that first half. And it's why the scoreline is what it is. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they were much more successful throwing the football than their counterparts. As you can see the numbers there.
They get slowed down because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
Far in this one, they've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
They'll try and run for it with Connor. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway. Looking to throw. Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down here to pick up the first down. Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Schultz. So no gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
On the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And his kick is good. And they get a little 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. They begin on the ground here with Connor. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. An option handoff given to Connor. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him now in this one as he is closing in on 1,800 yards for the year.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Quick slant caught by Moore. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
While we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third.
Might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. They'll go option to the short side. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper in 2nd and 1.
Go back to it. He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On 3rd down, it's Connor. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. That one goes for 8 yards.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
10. Right back to Connor here on 1st. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Sit right now in the 3rd quarter. He's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take on 2nd down. Prescott, they'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
I thought that wasn't a bad
to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. He'll fire this deep for Gallup, and that is incomplete.
in a game that
not getting the job done at all. A very poor 1 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. To throw is Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he won't get close. Only a yard. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And oh, that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception. And that's Elliott, complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, how about that reaction? They tackle the running back. That's a very athletic and intelligent play. Reminds me of you working out and seeing that the treadmill's open and getting there before anyone else.
See, I know you're just patronizing me right now. Everybody knows at home that that is nothing but a shot.
Man, you got to admit, these are some ball hogs out here. They're absolutely locked down defensive.
You can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8 yards.
As the game goes on, I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And able to get this one across the 45.
And Connor's starting to take over. What's up, Skitters? How you doing?
It looks like we have a player who was shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is good. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, a run with Connor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle there by.
Think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They'll wind up getting...
Throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Appreciate it. Thank you, man.
Murray giving to Connor on the option. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
Game, no doubt. Third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Here's Connor on the read option. They find some open field here. And he goes down.
Man. Connor is officially, I mean, he's closing in on 2,000 yards right now with 2 games left.
To be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied.
It's pretty crazy sometimes. So I'll keep you in mind if you'd be interested.
They run behind center with Connor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
It's crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this.
Yeah, he wants his touchdown. I know that.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to...
I know that.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's...
They'll run here with Connor. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard. An option handoff given to Connor. And he's going to ball his way down to about...
Oh, man, almost got it that time.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in the... off their victory. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And he will get...
There it is. Another touchdown for the touchdown machine.
Connor with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Cardinals are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth. Cardinals are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. This fielded right at the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
Oh my gosh, look at this. They just set up Connor again.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not.
All right, look in the season now.
Giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your...
Here's a handoff to Connor, and he will push his way forward.
Oh, he's digging towards there, almost.
Down here near the end zone, he's got that rugged running style, and that's a nice job there to hold him to a short pickup.
Again, it'll be Connor, and they are going to...
There it is, number 25.
Touchdowns, they just add to their totals. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking up. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad can continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because.
Sure, man. We're definitely going to be streaming for a while. I'm hoping to make the playoffs by the end of tonight.
They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down.
Yeah, I agree, man. I still can't believe that play. Just trying to let them score, and then they challenge the play.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some.
Thanks, man. We're going to let the stream run, and we'll start up another one. Start up week 16. We got Seattle. James Conner is approaching 2,000 yards, and the rushing